Live from Harbor Station, it's the Vector Spaceman Show. Now here's your host, Vector Spaceman.
Hello, Space Cadets! Welcome back! It's your old pal, Vector Spaceman. We're back at it again, of course, coming to you live once more from Harbor Station, broadcasting on all frequencies to our beautiful planet Earth. Let's zoom out here. Zoop, 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 zoop. There we go. It's Tuesday, December 10th, 2024, and whether you're watching us live or after the show, don't you know, we're glad to have you on board. Thanks for helping us make outer space the place to be. Welcome back to the show, welcome back to the week, welcome back to your Tuesday streaming experience here on the Vector Spaceman Show. Tonight, we dive back into not one, but two Grapple Dog games as we chase Chivos and try to 100% the original title. Before we get right back into the recently released sequel for more high-flying, precision platforming, just doggone good times. With me, your host, Vector Spaceman. We're also going to be catching up with the Space Cadets. Let us know how your weekend went. We had a pretty good time, and we're going to tell you all about it. If you missed the last show, we continued our foray into Grapple Dog's Cosmic Canines, beating out another zone and continuing to make progress as we deal with dastardly cosmic entities. It's been a worthy successor to the OG, the original Grapple, and we'll be continuing this playthrough until we've got the whole game beat. Now, next week may be our last stream of December. We can't promise that we're going to have any streams on Christmas Eve. Ultraviolet, hello, welcome to the program. Thanks for raiding in. How do you do? How is your Tuesday? I hope everybody is well. Were you having fun? I hope so. But like I'm saying, tonight might be the penultimate stream of December, because we're probably not going to have a stream on Christmas Eve. We'll see. Maybe we can come up with something, wrestle up some ideas. Just a heads up. So, you guys know what to do. If you want to stay up to date, in the know, so that you never miss a show, then be sure to follow Vector Spaceman on Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky, and of course, right here on Twitch. All right, you guys. Welcome to the program. You're just in time, Ultraviolet. I hope you're doing well. Let's give a little shout out. Give a little shout out to Ultraviolet Combat. Did I spell it right? I sure hope so. That didn't work at all. Ultraviolet, and I put ultraviolet, that's why. There's the good one. Bam! Give him a follow. What were you doing tonight? What were you streaming? What were you having fun with? Hope it was something cool, something fun, something entertaining, something relaxing perhaps, easing into the week. On this lovely Tuesday afternoon in December. Abiotic factor. With friends. Well, that's the important part. With friends. Sounds like a good time. You guys, last week I was talking about this. I made a special purchase. I made a special order. Taking advantage of those Cyber Monday sales. And this week, well, I guess tail end of last week, but since we last spoke, I got my hands on my very first resin 3D printer. Woo, Spaceman, woo! Yes, I'm very excited, very pleased, very proud. Still missing some components though. So I got the 3D printer, and I got a washing/curing station to go along with it. Rather than try to rig my own up, you know. Which one? So it is seated right next to me here. It is the Anycubic, it's got numbers, like M something, something, something. Heck, I can just pull up my purchase order, and I can double check. It's as easy as that. Recent orders, it is the Anycubic Photon Mono MS5 Pro Resin 3D printer. It's nice and yellow, which is like orange, but you know, a little off color. But that's fine. We're not in it for the aesthetics. We're in it for the function, the features. But we're still waiting on a few things. I still got to get some rinsing alcohol so that we can wash off all the excess resin once we do start making prints. Need to get myself some gloves so I can handle it properly. Got to get a, I've ordered in a face mask because I understand that these things let off some pretty toxic fumes. So I got myself a nice little mask with filters and all that. Get a screen protector for the screen ASAP. Oh, is it known to scratch or to wear down? I will definitely look into that then. I'll add that to the to-do. Yes, put in a very well-ventilated place. Yeah, so gonna put it sort of in the space basement where it's not gonna irritate, where it's not going to bother anyone. And I've got fans down there that can help ventilate. Usually I'd think of putting it in like the garage or something, way out of the way. But I don't know how the resin deals with temperature. I feel like you gotta keep it pretty warm because you want it to stay pretty fluid. So I don't want it freezing out there when it's trying to print and stuff. Depends on which ones you use. Well, I'm gonna have to do more research then. Like I said, it was kind of an impulse buy. I had known that I'd wanted one of these for a long time. And those deals, man, they hit you. It's like, how could you resist? And I didn't. I did not resist. And that's how we wound up with a 3D printer. What am I making? So the first thing I'm going to make is some sort of calibration print. I've seen some cool little designs online that are made to like make sure that everything is working in proper tolerances and what have you. So that'll be the first print. After that, I'll probably end up using it for little miniatures, for tabletop games and what have you, because I'm a big fan of those. I'm a big fan of model painting and model making and what have you. But I'd also like to print some stuff of my own. It's going to be a good reason to get back into Blender and do some more learning and do some more 3D stuff. I was even talking to Regil of the Nova Swarm, who offered to give me some pointers since he's a professional 3Dsman. And apparently Blender just updated their 3D sculpting software. So I'm gonna have to give that a look-see. It'll be a season for more art streams, so that'll be fun. But I probably won't do any printing until after Christmas, because I've still got, holiday shopping to do, and then there's family stuff around Christmas time, so I probably won't get into any actual printing until closer to the new year. Need to check that out too. Yeah, it sounds exciting. I remember, when ZBrush was like first coming out and how super cool I found that. But I didn't have like a tablet or anything that I could use to like sculpt proper. I'd be doing it with a mouse. But now I've got everything I could possibly need, short of like a whole VR setup. I've seen people do 3D sculpting in VR before, and I always thought that was cool. But SolidWorks! I used to use SolidWorks back in high school. They taught us how to use like an early version of that. Loved me some SolidWorks, but SolidWorks isn't really good for like. Well, I shouldn't say that, but can it even do stuff like character modeling and stuff like that? I thought it was more for like machined parts and stuff. Maybe it's branched out. What do I know? But I was always a big fan of how precise SolidWorks was, which makes sense, of course, because it was like an industrial CAD software. It's gotten better, not really made for sculpting, more industrial. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured, that's what I thought, but it's got to be great for industrial stuff. No, big fan of SolidWorks. I don't even know what Fusion 360 is. See, man, I'm way out of the loop. I learned how to model with 3ds Max back in the day when I was making mods for Halo Custom Edition. And then I fell off for years, and I'm just kind of getting back into it with Blender these days. Autodesk Fusion 360. Ah, so it's an Autodesk product. And looks to be an industrial application. Gotcha. Cool stuff, but yeah, I'm super excited. Gonna get to test that out over the holidays. It's gonna be rad. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be swell. Maybe I'll even get to make a little 3D Spaceman. That's the dream. That's the dream. And I can put him on the Vector Space PC. He can sit up there on the tower, watching me as I watch you guys watch the other me, doing games, doing streams, doing stuff. But anyways, yeah, that was what was exciting from last week. Looking forward to tooling around with that. If you guys got any suggestions of stuff that's cool to print, you let me know. Because I'm open to suggestion. I got a big thing of resin and not a whole lot in mind of what to use it on. Probably going to be minis, so I can play tabletop games. Probably going to be Spaceman stuff, so I can flex some 3D practice. But other than that, we'll see. Gotta make it pay for itself, you know? So apart from that, over the weekend, we had a fun little time. We got to meet up with the local VTubers. We got to go down to the city, spend some time, touch grass, if you will, touch snow, more appropriately. We went out and we hung around the Toronto Christmas market that they put on, or one of the Christmas markets that they put on every year. And we had a good time. Got to spend time with friends of the show, like Alpine Showtime and Pretty Night Lori. It was fun times. Lori made cookies for everybody, so that's great. Those are delicious. Can't say no to that. Got some dinner, walked around, had good times, took some photos, did a little Christmas shopping. We're generally a public nuisance. You know how these things go. We were supposed to meet up with friend of the show Palm, but she got locked out of the market area. Past a certain point, you have to pay to get in, and all the tickets had sold out. So we all got there early before they start charging. Classic Palm. Probably sleeping in till like 3 or 4 or whatever, and misses the cutoff. So unfortunately, we didn't get to hang out with Palm this time, but there'll be others. Oh, little suggestion here for calibration. I use Tabletop Foundry cones of calibration. I think the cones of calibration is what I'm thinking of. Let me look that up. Cones of calibration. The cones of calibration. Yes, that's exactly what I'd seen before. It's got the little cones. It's super precise. Palm said she slept through oh, was she talking about it too? Okay. Yeah, because I think she streamed that night. This was on Sunday when we all met up. Slept through 4 alarms. That's typical Palm though. That's classic Palm. Like I said, there'll be more opportunities for hangouts. Really have appreciated getting to, you know, hang and chill with the local VTubers. It's that community feel, you know? Local independent VTuber. Vector Spaceman and friends. Alright, so check this out, you guys. The past 2 weeks, we have been playing Grapple Dogs, plural, Cosmic Canines, the sequel to the 2022 Grapple Dog, singular. And as I was been playing through it, I kept thinking back. I was like, oh man, the original Grapple Dog was just so good, so great. And it's true. And so over the past few days, I'd gone back to the original game, and I started looking at like the Steam Chivos, and there was so much that I hadn't completed. I was like, oh man, I could knock some of these out. Maybe we could even try to 100% it or something like that. And that's been my goal. That's been my dream for the past couple of days. So we are so close right now. I wanted to share that experience with whoever's here. We have one final task to do in the original Grapple Dog, which I've been playing off stream, where I can 100% complete it on Steam. Get all the Chivos, get that little badge, finally put it to rest. And really feel, you know, like I've completed something. Like I deserve to get into the sequel, you know? So that is what we're going to be doing tonight. Before we get into our regularly scheduled Grapple Dogs, we are going to be returning to the OG Grapple Dog and taking on one final challenge. The last thing that we have to do is a time trial mode of the final bonus level. And I'm not sure how long that's going to take us, because some of these time trials I've been able to knock out in like one attempt, and other ones have taken me like an hour to finish. So we're going to see how this goes, you guys. I would encourage you to relax, sit back, chillax, mellow out, enjoy your Tuesday, keep Spaceman on in the background or whatever you gotta do. We're going to be doing some gaming here tonight, you guys, and all the while, of course, we're going to be chit-chatting with our lovely, lovely space cadets. That's you. Hold on. That's you. That's you guys. Yeah, you out there in digital space. But we got to put on our gaming hands. There we go. And we are going to head on over to the big screen, you guys. It's time to take on one final challenge in the original Grapple Dog. Here we go. Let's switch on over. Bam! Here we are. It's good to be back in the OG Grapple Dog. Let me just maybe tone that down a bit. There we go. And as you can see, 99% completion. One final time trial to go. We got all the gems. We finished all the levels. We just got to do one final time trial. Here it is. Here it is, you guys. We've mastered all the previous realms. We're on the Trials of Valor, the post-game experience. Oh shoot, what'd I do? We've completely aced all these other levels. Now it's just a matter of finishing the time trial. Well, it looks like despite everything, we're back. Man, we went down for like... We must have been down for like 20 minutes at least. Almost a half hour, I'll bet. That's just bad webs for you. That's just classic bad webs. I gotta make sure that we're actually back online here. Check the old Twitch. See if it's actually streaming. Yep, looks like it's actually streaming. We're so back, you guys. We are so back. Alright, so what we're going to do then, we're going to run a quick little ad. Because apparently, it's still tracking that. Okay, even though we were offline, it's still tracking ads. Alright, we're going to run a swift little ad, and then we're going to get back to what we were actually doing tonight. I'm going to have to figure out at what point we actually went down. But we are doing little time trials tonight in the OG Grapple Dog. We're going to see how that goes. But we'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll just let the stream take a minute. You know? Find its footing. get back into the swing of things. Okay. Looks like everything's running. Everything's running the way that it ought to. We probably lost everybody who was in chat. But we are back now. It wasn't a system crash like it was the other week. This time it was just bad internet. It was just webs going down. And it's not like there's even an ice storm or anything. Like there's not like super bad weather or anything that would be interfering with our connection. It's just a matter of bad timing and bad luck for us. Aren't we lucky, you guys? Aren't we lucky? So we're not gonna... I think we're probably not gonna stream super long then. Let's try to get this one Chivo done, this final OG Grapple Dog Chivo done, and then we may call it quits there, depending on how long it takes us. Kind of anticipating that it might take a minute, based on some of the other ones that I've done off stream. But we'll see. We could get lucky. We might just be incredibly talented. You know what else? Speaking of, because I'm looking over on the Twitch page, trying to make sure that we're actually streaming. They did their yearly recaps, right? And it sort of auto assigns everybody a little identity, like award type name, like just chatting champion of the year, or like clippable rating royalty of the year, stuff like that, right? I'm looking at some other folks'. The ones that they gave us, the title that we got was a grass toucher of the year. That's what it was. Probably because we didn't stream as much as we have in past years. I guess they figure we're out doing things, you know, experiencing the world, instead of, you know, just taking like months off at a time to work on big projects. Alright, looks like we're back from ads, so let's try this again. We're going for the final time trial in the original Grapple Dog so we can get the final Chivo that we need to 100% this game. We're gonna head on over to the big screen and we're gonna get this thing done. And hopefully we're gonna get it done before the internet crashes again. Let's see if we can do it, you guys. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Boom. And continue. And my controller turned off because we've been offline for like a half hour. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, let's just manually reset. And let's take this run from the top. It's the final time trial. Oh, that's going to cost us. And that's just a hard reset at that point. We got to get the stage done in under 3 minutes. Can we do it? I'd like to think so. Good timing. That's okay. We can take a little damage. Speed it up, speed it up. Underneath. Hit the lantern. Big hops, and hit the lantern again. Oh shoot, alright, I gotta time this to avoid the fire. Hit those balloons, and into the water. Okay, we gotta go way up high. Oh, couldn't make it. Alright, that's a checkpoint. No worries. We can take a bit of damage. We did get all our health back at that checkpoint. A little tricky jump there. Big swing. Reset it. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. We're still good. Hello, Ark! Glad to see you got your technical difficulties figured out. Yes, so we just had a complete web meltdown. It wasn't like the system crash that we had the other week. It was just good old-fashioned web outages. And for no good reason. It's not like we had bad weather or anything either. Webs just decided to go kaput. Alright, we got 1 more minute left. Shoot, I didn't activate that lantern. There we go. Alright, we got less than a... Oh shoot, that might have cost us the run right there. We got less than a minute to make it to the finish goal. The goal... Oh shoot, you know what? That's probably gonna be it. We're gonna see how long it's gonna take us to the end here. I believe we got 30 seconds left to get this one done in time. 20 seconds left. Come on, come on. Oh, and we got shot. We got it. So, that's the end of that run from the top. So we gotta finish this course in under 3 minutes. And if we can do that, then we'll have finally completed the game. 100% Steam Chivo completion. That big gold button on the profile. Okay, we'll speed run this. There we go. We'll take a little damage. Lest we forget that Grapple Dog also has a really banging soundtrack. Cannot take any more damage. On our last little bit of health here. Which means, yeah, okay. I'm having a hard time getting over that spike trap. Which means I gotta keep at least 2 pips of health once we get to that point. Ideally. Good speed. Extra health. Alright, can't lose any more health. Alright, well. Let's see if we can't take an enemy along the way. Oh, nope, that's gonna be it for the run, I think. Yep. From the top. And this is how these tend to go, these time trial modes. I either get it right away, or I end up spending like an hour on it. No in between. Precise, there we go. Up and over. Okay, good timing here. see if we can't make this jump. No, I always get caught on it. Alright, no worries though, because the checkpoint is right after it. Oh shoot, man. Got staggered. Oh, man, should have known. Should have known we were going to get more buzzsaws. Three solid swings. Now, I know there's a robot up here. Okay, we can time the landing so we land right on him so we don't lose any more health. That's perfect. We can incorporate that into future runs. If we even need any extras. We'll see. This could be the one. Who knows? Always be positive. Fall instead of sliding. Let's go for a big jump. No, we still get caught every single time. I wonder if there's something up there that I'm missing that would help us make that jump. That wasn't good, that wasn't good. Out of the way, please. There we go. Oh, we gotta do some climbing here. There we go. Okay, all set. We could really use a checkpoint, though. There's one. Just what we need. And down into here. I guess we could have just jumped it. Okay, we're getting near the end. We got about 30 seconds left. We're doing good. We're doing real good. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We can tank that. All right, now for the big run. 15 seconds left. Oh no! That's the run! We're getting close though. We're getting real close. Because I know that's near the end of the stage. So I think we can save a little bit of time by not jumping into the cannon. Save more time if we take a little less damage in certain places. If we control our falls faster, that'll also help. Like right here. We come out of a... Let's see, we come out of a deliberate fall, and we save time that way. No! And then we get sent back. We get sent back so far. That could have killed the run right there. We'll see. Yep. Too much damage. See, it sounds like these we should have a kill counter on. Keep track of how many times we've done this. That was good momentum right there. Should have done a long jump. Taking too much damage. Speedy fall, okay. Good timing on those cannons. And still not. Still no good. Still can't get over those spikes. Oh no, we missed the lantern! You really gotta hit, like, right in the center of it. It's easy to get tricked and think that, okay, if I hit anywhere on the lantern, it'll count as a hit. But not the case. It's a little finicky. Okay, so I can avoid... Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Let's restart. I can avoid that bounce pad, I can jump right over it, and I know I can do a long jump onto that little spitting critter. For some reason, the BGM quit on us. Can I hook onto that with just one jump? I don't think so. I'm going to try to hit the jump pad right at the end of it. Oh, and we can get up. We can get up without 2 bounces. Okay, that's good to know. That'll save us some time. We're speed running. Ah, shucks. We had it before. What did we do different? It wasn't quite the tail end of it. Bam, right about there. Yep, okay. That gets us up. Avoid that. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we collided there, and we did not get the bounce that we wanted. Take that damage, that's fine. I'm gonna skip that. Alright, what are we at? 23 seconds. Want to start keeping track of the average time it takes to get to certain areas. This is not a good position to be in. So I really need to have another help when we get to this part here. So we're like 1 minute in. Oh, we can make it. All right. We made the jump. Man, anytime we get hit, we get staggered, and that basically throws it off for us. It takes away our ability to throw grapples. Wow, okay, that threw us way too far. We're gonna restart. It's the final challenge of the original Grapple Dog. That's right, you can avoid that vector. You can avoid that. Pretty much the first 2 bounce pads you can avoid. Keep that in mind. Over that, there we go. Oh, that threw us off. That threw us off. I forgot to grapple. Alright, that won't kill the run for us, but it's a little annoying. There we go. Good bounce. Speed up past this. Avoid that. Okay. Avoid the jump pads. Good timing on these cannons. And down we go. Oh, we get hit by that. If we're already grappled, it's fine. Shoot, that's it, that's it, that's the run. This could be the whole stream tonight. We'll see. At least the BGM's back for whatever reason. Finally decided to rejoin us, BGM. Over that pad. We're still hitting good timing on these cannons. We might actually be going quicker than we did last time. We're hitting that. Not just trying to spam our way through here. Ow. Thought I could make that jump. Oh, how wrong I was. Alright, time to climb. Come on. Come on. We've only got a few more seconds. Ooh, made it. Okay. Good tech tip when you throw your grapple. It does give you a little mid-air stall. So that can be useful. And we're gonna skip the cannon that time. And up we go. Okay. A little under a minute left. Now comes a lot of aerial dodging. And time for the big run. Even if we don't make it in time, I would still like to make it to the end so I can see how long it's actually going to take us. It's right over this, isn't it? Yep. So we're going to get silver, but we got to shave off what? 9.5 seconds. Revenant Novarik, how are you doing? We're gonna retry that. We only got silver. We gotta get the gold medal. Revenant Novarik, we are presently one little time trial away from 100% completing the original Grapple Dog, one of my favorite little platformers. All we gotta do is shave off 9 seconds. And I think there's space to do that. Especially if I just throw caution to the wind on the final run segment and just start tanking hits. I think in order to get the gold time trial on this, we gotta take damage at certain spots. Don't worry about our safety. Just go for the gold, you know? We want 100% this game. We want to get those Chivos. We're grappling. Grappling with the heavy weight of perfectionism. No, that sucks. That's gonna cost us some time. Where can we make that up? Good timing on those cannons. Oh dear, that's also not good. That was a mix-up. Alright, we get our health back. Oh, that sucks! That sucks so bad. We're just gonna restart. That set us back way too much. Too many slip-ups. That was actually great momentum. And we screwed it all up right there. Okay. And for whatever reason, we've lost the BGM again. Nope. To our doom. To our absolute doom. Pretty good so far. Man. Thought I would not get clipped by that. This is not a good start. We're already down to just one little pip of health. Lucky if we can get over that spike bridge after this water bubble here. Can we make it? Nope, we got clipped. We've been getting better at getting over that, but it's a very precise angle you gotta hit. You know what I think it is? I think the BGM dies when you manually reset. Because when we reset due to death, yeah, manually reset, and now no BGM. That might just be something we gotta deal with. Ow. I can't stretch right now, Novarik. I'm locked in. I'm grappling, but I will stretch the next opportunity that we get. Your points will not be unaccredited. Good timing here. Could have made that drop quicker. See, now we got the jumps. Oh, man. Yep, we can't mess up on those buzzsaws. That's an at your convenience stretch. Well, here we go. Check it, check it, check it. We're gonna stretch right now. We're gonna have a big stretch with Novarik. I'm even gonna throw in some complimentary finger cracks right now. Ah, that's good. That's good stuff. All right, Pablo the dog. Pablo the grappling dog. Let's reset and let's try this again. How has your week been going, Novarik? Hope things are well. This is actually our second stream of the day because we, how you say, had a complete web catastrophe. Last week or the week before, we had a total system failure. And this week, the webs just went down. Okay, good timing, good timing. Finding that we're like at about a minute when we get to the first checkpoint here. No worries, we're still Gucci. We're still very Gucci. Shoot, man. That's gonna take us all the way back here? No, impossible. We gotta make it through that stretch without error, or the run is dead. The run ist kaputt. Well, that's not a good spot to mess up either. Remember, we only gotta shave off like 9 seconds. 9 seconds of grappling. It's totally doable. It's our speedrun evening. And our great reward for all of this? 100%ing the game on Steam. We get those sweet, sweet Chivos. Come on, we've done this 100 times. What are we messing up now? Good momentum. Good timing on the cannons. Oh, shoot, man, shoot! Press the grapple button instead of the drop fall button. The interesting thing about Grapple Dog when it comes to these time trials is that some elements of the game are only activated as soon as they come into view. Like enemies and their positioning. But some elements, like wheels and cannons and stuff like that, are on like a timer. This is an excellent run. Ow. Still good. Still all good. We gotta get up here, though. We gotta climb. Alright. This is gonna be our next checkpoint. Yes! And here is where we want to throw caution. Oh, no, not yet, not yet. It's not quite time. No! No! How far ahead were we in our run? Is there any salvaging this? We just didn't lock on to that enemy as I had wanted to. Oh, I didn't get enough swing on that. No, run's done. Run is dead. BGM's back, though. Okay, we're getting very good timing on the beginnings now. Which is going a long way towards helping us. Well, that screwed it. That might have wrecked it for us. We'll see. Maybe we're still good. Wow. That sucked. We managed to salvage it, kinda. Oh, I couldn't do my mid-air. So usually when I throw mid-air out of this thing, I can get to the second one. Okay. We're just gonna waste the run. Get the BGM back for us. Why, Pablo? Why? Well, that's dead. That movement, that momentum. I want to bounce right off the end. Alright, everything is coming up, Spaceman. Cannon's perfectly timed. Over the spikes, over the spikes. No! That's ruined. Alright. Gotta get more familiar with those buzzsaws. Know that the last one is a setup for a jump. Doing good, doing very good. I have confidence in this run. So far, so good. We're shaving good time off of this here. Ah, too shallow, too low, too low, too low. Let's take a drink here. See, that's what we needed. It was exciting background music. Get us hyped and in the mood. Shoot, that sucks. That added like 3 seconds onto our time. Let's see if all of our other improvements help make up for it. Gotta go up. There we go. Oh, man. Alright. No sense in trying that one again. It's so punishing to mess up there, because you get sent so far back. There's no way you can possibly make it after that point. From the top. Oof. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, 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 Spaceman. I thought we'd get the bounce off of that, and wow, that sucks. From the top. It's not the most challenging time trial that I've done so far. Like I said, I've been doing this off stream, for a few days this week. Trying to store up my old OG Grapple Dog save file for 100% it. And some of these have been a nightmare. This one, the only problem with it is if you mess up anywhere, or in a few certain select spots, if you will, you get sent back so far that there's basically no chance you're going to make the gold time. Which is a shame, because we're trying to make the gold time. Damn. Taking that little bit of damage there is not the best thing, but it's also not the worst thing. We're still ahead of our old time when we get to this general spot. Close one. No! Leapt too far. And that means a reset. We gotta be fast there, but we also cannot mess up whatsoever. Also not a great place to mess up. If we're gonna mess up at the very start, then we may as well just take it from the top. No way! That's rough. Tell me, chatters, if you're still about, what's your favorite platforming game? I'm sure we got a lot of Mario fans up in here, perhaps some Sonic aficionados. I know this is a newish kind of game, but I really do love the whole Grapple Dog series. Oh, good save, Spaceman. Good save. Oh, that was close. No, we were right there. We were right at the end, and look how far it tries to send us back. Not happening. Ender Lilies? I don't think I've ever heard of Ender Lilies, Arclash. You have piqued my curiosity. Is this a more recent game, or is it for an old-schooly type console? Well, that blew. That sucked. More recent? For the PC. We love games for the PC. Good time. Good time. I think we lost maybe 1 or 2 seconds there, but otherwise, good time. Oh yeah, we're ahead. We're ahead of the curve here. We're going too fast for these cannons. Come on, there we go, there we go, there we go. Rush it, rush it, rush it! Yes! And climb, okay. On to the next section. Oh yes, don't forget to hit the lantern, Spaceman. Oh, that was too close. Too close. Alright, we're gonna hit this enemy. No worries. Guy, my guy. Well timed, and we're on the run. We've got 30 seconds. This is the part where, ideally, we would just tank hits. In order to get ahead. But we didn't have enough health. We gotta save health. We took too many hits on the spikes. Perfect timing so far. Oh, that was close. Ow, that was terrible. That was awful. Starting to memorize the layout of those buzzsaws, though. That's important. That's important. It means we're hitting that section enough. Good momentum, good start. And we're on the move. Yes. Oh, and I messed up the button input. I threw when I should have dropped. That was a very, very good start, though. We're like 1.5 seconds behind where we'd like to be. Oh. Nope, that screwed it. Tried to hit that lantern and it just wouldn't take. I'm gonna have to look up what Ender Lilies is all about, though. We always appreciate a good recommendation. Well, that screwed it. That was too much momentum. Uncontrolled. That's more like it. Alright, we are right on time. We're even a little ahead of time because I can't risk jumping over these cannons before they go off. Ooh, that was too close. Aw, man. Man. Here, let's try that again. We're gonna waste this run. Let's at least get the patterns down. And here we have to go up. That was interesting. If we take damage there, we can, like, skip through it. That might be the thing to do. Like 15 seconds behind where we should be. Depends if I'm into dark fantasy / horror. Not particularly, but I guess it depends. Will forever simp for blasphemous? I don't think I've even heard of that one. Alright, we got 1 pip of health. Frankly, we need more. And I missed that. Alright. The way to get up here is usually jump off of there and then onto here. Oh, more Souls-like. A Souls-like platformer? Ah, we missed it. Here, we're done. Let's take it from the top. Give me that good BGM. Never mind. Never mind. Confident start, but at least a competent one. Taking damage because we are behind the clock. The only place we could possibly make up that time is on the buzzsaw section if we just tank damage. that sucked. There we go. That's another loss of time. That was good. Okay, we're only like 3 seconds behind where I'd like to be. We might still be good here. I'll take that point of damage if it gets me on the ladder here. No! Are you kidding me? What is going on? Why can't I hook onto that? See? Just like that. It should be so easy. It should be that easy. Every time. Okay, we can get past here nice and easy. We're ahead of the curve. We are right on time. About a second there. We get staggered when we get hit. That's why we don't want to get hit. Ow. Well, we actually saved that. Okay. Okay, we're right on time. I'm liking this. So far, so good. This jump proper. Are you kidding me? Just trying to hook onto the enemy. Oh, that's a killer. All right, we got the good hook. Mmm. Ho 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 ho. Alright, now we're riding. Now we're done. We're done. We're dead. Too many slip-ups there. It's a bad spot for the game's auto-targeting. So the game tries to do a thing like Sonic where you can like spin dash into enemies mid-air. But if those enemies are right next to another target, then it can get all wonky. making good time here. The one saving grace is that we're nailing the early parts. Absolutely crushing these parts. Oh, it staggered me. We get sent back way too far. Shoot. Shucks. Alright, good momentum there. Perfectly positioned jumps. Masterful timing. And that screwed us up something good. Something fierce. Alright, we're not getting stuck behind these cannons, though. Our only hope is to make up that lost time on the buzzsaws. Should mostly still be in our practiced positions. No! No! I got too close. I got too close. Okay, we're restarting, and it looks like we gotta take an ad break. So perfect timing for that. We will be back in 2 short minutes, you guys, after which we will continue our quest. Oh my god, it's already 10:15. Alright, well, we'll continue for a little bit. This is basically all we've gotten done tonight. Oh, stream went down, stream comes back, and we've just been focusing all our efforts on this one little time trial. We've still got this listed as the sequel game. We should have put it as we were playing the first game. Alright, ads starting. We'll be back in 2 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to look up what Ender Lilies is. And if you're still around, you get to hear me talk about it. Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights. Nights as in with a K. A dark fantasy 2D action RPG. It does definitely reminisce of something like Dark Souls. I don't know that I've played like a 2D like action combat game in a long time. I think the last one I played with a friend, it was like a 2D like wrestling luchador type platformer action combat game. It had some stupid pun of a name. Let's see if I can find it. Guacamelee, that's what it was called. I knew it had some dumb pun for a name. Should use this opportunity, though. Check out Twitch, see who's streaming tonight. Who are we gonna raid once it's all said and done? Once we finally 100% this run. Maybe Game Grotto. Meg and Don are doing stuff tonight. Looks like they're doing an art stream. That's fun. This doesn't look like anybody else is online yet. Anybody that we're familiar with streaming stuff. So we'll see. We'll see by the time that we actually log off here. We've still gotta finish this thing first, though. Final challenge of the game. 3 minutes or less. All we need is 3 good minutes, or less. Okay, looks like we're back. Let's finish this thing. Let's get this done. Let's do this. Back to the game. From the top. You got this, Pablo. Pablo the Grapple Dog. Ooh, that was close. That was too close to the edge. Ooh! A new time-saving stratagem, Spaceman? Don't mind if I do. No, and it's all for naught. Interesting, though. And we are going to test this before we completely abandon the run here. So let's try that again. So if we hook here-ish, we can jump up a little quicker. That's good. We love a little quicker. Activate this. Now instead of jumping on that, we jump under. Can we hook? I don't know if we can actually hook the cannon from underneath. We can! Does that save us a little bit of time? It may just. It may just. I'm gonna try it this time. Shoot. So we're gonna hook far, jump up, yes. Basically spend no time riding that second elevator. Now we're going to jump under the block, hook on. Alright. Overall, I don't think we got any gains out of that because I forgot. Forgot to throw my hook. So I think we're pretty much the same as we always were. Nope, 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 nope. Ah! Alright. What happens if we press start and restart trial? Will that bring us... Yeah, that brings the BGM back. Okay. That's the way to do it. Bow, bow. You have to vocalize all the strats here. All right. Bounce off of this guy. Skip the jump pad. Jump early. Jump right at the last second. Oh, we're getting hit. We are behind the times. All right, hook late. All right, we're gonna dodge this one. Hook from underneath. Throw twice. And I think we're back on track. Not sure where we lost time. Still good, still good. Big throw, and go for the climb. Okay, we are right on track. Maybe even 2 seconds ahead. Okay, here's the tricky part. I'll take that damage if it gets me onto the lift. No, why didn't that hook? That's my question. Why is it not auto-targeting what are clearly enemies? We're not going to win this run, but we are going to do some experimenting. There we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. Now we run it. We've only got 1 pip of health, though. Because of that terrible spike. Oh, shoot. Shucks! All these bones cracking. 3 bone cracking. Too far, too far, too late. I think it's because I'm hooking upward here. It's costing me time. It's no good. It's no good. We've almost mastered the buzzsaw section. I feel like that's the biggest time saver so far. Bad starts are not helping us. And yeah, if we get hit there, if we get hit by the cannons, it's too late. It's too late. like I said before, cannons and gears are on a fixed time, so you can always use them kind of as a litmus. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta hook that. Why is it being finicky now, is the question. We're hitting this panel. Pretty much where we always do. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, there we go. That's what we like to see. 2 seconds ahead of where we want to be. Yeah, which means we can beat that. We didn't get our skip trick on that second elevator. And I forgot to do the jump under to that launch cannon, which is a shame. But on the whole, I think we're still pretty good. Aw, man. Got no gains out of that one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Throwing myself too far. Way too far. Perfect timing. Shoot. We're gonna go under. There we go. Throw twice. And we're on the move. Even though we can take spike hits there, over that spike wall now, we still don't want to. It would still cost us time. Still cost us time. Man, 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 man. I don't want to not get this Chivo tonight. I mean, come on. I'm working so hard at it. Shoot, man, we were doing so well, too. Actually early that time. We were too early. Well, this is just messing it up, though. All right, getting better at that there. That initial swing. I figured out that pulling in the grapple hook helps. Helps us get it more consistent. What? That was terrible. Oh, that low maneuver is going to cost us 57 years. Shoot, man. From the top. We got stuck in that water bubble. That never happens. Ah, the delights of time trials. That was no good. Just I can beat the second fire in here. That should do really good on the buzzsaws. Oh, no. Tell you what, we're not going to go to the next ad break, I think is where. So we've got like 20 minutes to get this done. Screwed that up, but it's all good. We can beat it, yeah. We're faster than the cannons now. That was too close. Oh, too close! Ah! We're swinging too shallow, way too shallow. I'm letting go way too near the bottom of those swings. we're getting consistently faster than the cannons now. So now we're hitting that checkpoint around the 50-second mark. Ow. Shoot, man. So one final challenge between us and 100% in the game. Here I thought it'd be nice to, you know, get to show it off on stream. Me finally finishing the game 100%. Now it seems like we might have to do it off stream. We're a couple seconds behind. Still faster than the cannons. As long as we hit this checkpoint around the 50-second mark, man, we're like a second and a half too slow. Alright, as long as we don't mess anything else up. We are on time here, okay. Or what I would like to consider is on time. Okay, now for everyone's most hated portion. Alright. I'll take that. This is probably pretty good for us. I've got 3 pips of health. We've got 30 seconds to win this. Over! Yes! We did it! We did it! With 10 seconds to spare. We shaved off a whole 19 seconds, basically. Oh, thank goodness. Pet that dog. There we go. And that means, once we hit continue, wait for it, listen. Ba-da-boom, that's the sound! Chivos! 100% completion. We did it, you guys. Look at this. We've completed every single zone 100%. Wow. Was it worth it? I think so. I like having Steam games that have that little ribbon next to them. Say you've unlocked all achievements. I've only got that for a few games. I've got that for Into the Breach. I had that for one of the Homestar Runner games before they added more Chivos that I'm going to have to update. And now I've got it for Grapple Dog as well. Now here's the real question. Am I going to pursue that for the sequel, for Grapple Dog Zoo? because it has even more Chivos. Which are basically the same vein. Collect all gems. Complete all time trials. Oh, complete stuff without upgrading your health. That's interesting, because I think I have upgraded my health already. Unlock all outfits, that kind of stuff is I'm not so much into. Purchase all the unlockable stuff, unlock all the custom grappling hooks, yeah. It would be more of a slog, it looks like, to 100% the sequel. But who knows, maybe I will get around to it. Probably not on stream. Much like I, did most of this stuff off stream for the original game. But we will be continuing to play through Grapple Dog, Cosmic Canines, the sequel, here on stream, but not tonight. I had thought this would take like 15-20 minutes to, crack out the last time trial, and yet it took us all evening. Bad webs notwithstanding. So, you know what, guys? I think that's a good place to call it quits. Hello, Derringer! You're here to witness greatness. We've 100%ed the original Grapple Dog. Now we can move on to Grapple Dog Z. You're just in time for the end of the stream. No worries, though. We're going to send you off to see some fun friends of the show who are doing fun stuff tonight. I know. You're fortunate to get anything, because we had a total web collapse earlier in the night. We were down for like 20 minutes to a half hour. But we struggled through, we came back, and we finally defeated this final time trial. And it took us all evening just to whittle our time down under 3 minutes. Glad to see you're doing okay. You know what? I am doing okay. I got my new 3D printer. That's cool. I'm gonna get to try that out probably after Christmas sometimes. Once I get all the protective equipment, protective gear I'm gonna need. Plus it's holiday time, so I gotta finish doing holiday shopping and present buying and all sorts of stuff as well. So who's got time for 3D printing? But it will be cool, And I'll keep you guys all updated on what I'm printing out and what I'm working on 3D-wise. And I'm glad to see that you're doing okay, Derringer. Presumably. Alright, let's head on back over to the main screen here. We are going to get ready to close out the show. This shizzo. Bam. Alright, you guys. Well, we accomplished half of our goals tonight. We finished our Grapple Dog playthrough, though we didn't actually get to any of the sequel stuff. That's fine, though. There's always going to be next week. Remember, though, that next week might be our last stream of December, because I'm probably not going to be doing a Christmas Eve stream, unless we can find something cool for that. Alright, so let's double check who's streaming tonight on the Twitch. I think we're going to go raid Game Grotto. Yeah. Who are doodling some critters. With friend of the show, Blue Star Ubu. I'm actually not sure what game they're doing, but it's some sort of art-based thing. So you guys are going to get to check it out as well. So you know the rules. Say nice things, be on your best behavior. And of course, have a wonderful evening, you guys. We're going to set that raid up. Raid. Search. Game. Grotto. Perfect. And we're gonna let it run. Alright, you guys. That's it for us tonight. As always, of course, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in wherever and whenever you are. You can join us again next week. We'll be back for some actual Grapple Dogs, the actual sequel. Same time, same place, right here, 8 p.m. Eastern, Harbor Station. We'll catch you on the other side, Space Cadets. Until then, of course, no matter what life throws your way, good luck and Godspeed. This is Vector Spaceman, as always, signing off, wishing you only the very, very best. The most wonderful things in life for you and only you. Take care, you guys. Do your best. Be well. Happy holidays. If we don't see you next week, take care. All those good things. Have a great time. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you guys all again real soon. Bye-bye.